Now you guys should be able to hear me. I forgot to fire up. Yo, good morning, Crypto Nico. Yeah, I forgot to fire up NVIDIA broadcast, so like, hear you now. Nice, nice. All right, so we're gonna start today. We're gonna start off doing. I'm gonna start off doing workout regimen now, where kind of instead of like aimlessly working out everything, which isn't always the worst thing. I'm doing a total body workout at that point, but I'm gonna try to do this to where I'm gonna do uppers, upper pushing, upper pulling, and then lowers, and then we'll do a couple of cardio days. So trying to get a little bit of a more well balanced workout regimen instead of working out like a rookie. I've never had a weight training coach. Last time I really seriously really worked out was back in high school for football. Let me take the ring off. If you're gonna be taking any kind of weight in your hand, it's recommended if you're able to take your rings off or whatever. Rings will start cutting into your hand a little bit with the more weight that you have on there. Not that it's gonna cut your hand, but it has a tendency to like pinch right into the joint a little bit, and it's highly uncomfortable. So yeah, but like I was saying, I'm gonna start doing my workout regiments of pushing and pulling, and then do a complete lower body on there, and then we'll do on every other weight training day. We'll do cardio day. So it'll be weight training, cardio, weight training, cardio, weight training, cardio. Couple days off, right? So I think that's how I'm gonna do it. So weight training on Monday, and then cardio. I mean, I did do. Yeah, I'm gonna start up the rest of the regiment probably next week, or yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna start up on my whole program completely. Come next week. So Monday I'll be doing upper body pushes. Tuesdays will be cardio. Wednesdays will be upper body pulls. And then cardio on Thursday, and then Friday I will do lower body, and then I give myself a couple of days off, and then repeat this the whole thing again. And I'm thinking that I should be able to get some pretty decent results from that. So let's get that. It's like we missed everything that you said during the beginning. Yep. So this was the beginning of it. Basically, was me kind of going over all of that good stuff right there. It's like I need to kind of get myself into a better balanced workout regimen. So let's dig in. So you could do when you're doing bench press, you could do it with dumbbells like I'm about to, or you could do it with the bench press bar. Dumbbells loads up your shoulder and supporting shoulder joints a little bit. So if you have an issue with supporting muscles in your shoulders, this might be painful for you, and you will want to go to an actual bar. Otherwise, this helps with all the stabilitating muscles in your shoulders. More well balanced workout. So, let's do this. Ugh. And it's like I tend to warm up the joints a little bit as I'm working on them. So now I'll put heavier weights on here. If you got bars like this, I don't. They make them in both sizes. So a standard bar, these are Olympic size. These little clamps will hold back over 200 pounds, and I mean literally, it doesn't slide off. That's been like the number one issue that I've had with my bars is the clamps that it came with. These were the clamps that my Olympic bars came with. It's just a little locking pin. This thing sucks. The weights just slide clean off of this thing. Way better that this thing just clamps all the way around that support all the weight. Don't be afraid that you're taking a little extra time. They recommend to have like about a minute between sets or something like that if you're doing some heavy loads. Your lighter loads, you can go a little bit shorter time because you're in more of that cardio range. But as soon as you start leaning on it with some good weight, you want to let your muscles kind of recover a little bit in between sets. Hell yeah, MC, from stacking sats to stacking lats. Yo, so true, so true. All right, another 10, another 10. Definitely, guys, smash that Lizardy like button. Y'all rock, dude. Y'all rock. Whew. There's something I'm trying to get out of my stop drinking. Mountain Dew amps. These things are pure evil addiction. So, a month ago, I was drinking 4 of these a day. Now I'm down to 2. Thinking tomorrow, I'm gonna start by only having 1 a day now. I'm gonna cut these little sugary delights out of my system. I think that's some of what my belly butt, this gut's all about. You know, I got that poofy belly right here. I think it's all because of these things. These are just as bad as beer. Dr. Diabetes. So true, MC. So true. So I'm definitely going to be cutting these little sugary delights out of my system. But you know, little at a time. If I cut, because it's got a lot of caffeine in here too. I cut a lot of that out of there, and it starts giving me headaches and stuff like that. So you can tell that I can tell the chemical dependency on it. So Time to cut that out. Yo, Rude, what's going on? Usually, I have these done already by morning, early morning, but I'm trying to break it up so I'm not drinking them like right on top of each other. It'll help me out for tomorrow. Because I had one at 6:30 this morning, and then I'm finishing up the second one right now. So me spacing it out like that will make it easier for me to not drink a second one tomorrow. If you know you like something, don't drive yourself nuts trying to cut it out of your system. Be smart about it, but be decisive. I'll be like, this is my plan, and don't deviate. So, guys, tomorrow, ask me when I do my video, how many of these did I have so far? And hold me accountable. Hold me accountable. Hell yeah, MC, cutting down is a great start. Most people don't even, it's like, oh, it's too hard. If it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing. Nothing in life is easy. You know what? I'm going to add another 10 pounds to these. I'm going to try to bring myself really close to that point of failure on my muscles doing this. Let's see if I can do another 10, or do I fail? Oh, too funny, Rude. Too funny. That's a classic. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can already feel this. Just grabbing it. It's like, wow. Four, 5, 7, 8. One more. Sit. One more. Ah! Oh, I almost didn't do that last one. Oh, that was to the point of failure. Oh, my boob shirt. Whew. Nice, MCs. Like, I'm going to do some push-ups and some burpees. Feel left out over here. Whew. I feel that burn right in the chest, guys. Let me tell you. That's where you just say, kind of take that break. I just put myself to that almost to that point of mechanical failure. Failure is not so much that you hurt yourself; it's just you failed to put to push the weight all the way forward. So you lost the ability to keep on contracting. Well, if you really think about it, I'm not sure what an Olympic dumbbell weighs, but I got 30 pounds, so I got 60 pounds plus the bar. So I'm figuring the bar weight's probably another 8 pounds or so, 5 to 8 pounds. Let's see here. What does an Olympic bar weigh? Hold on here. 8.2 pounds. I was close. How's that? I was like 8 pounds. It's 8.2. I know. Sit there with like octominer lifts. You do deadlifts with octominers. Whew. Oh man. So one that I'm gonna try to do today also is I'm gonna try to do some rotator cuff stuff. Just because I desperately need to work on my rotator cuff too. So that's what I'm gonna set up for next. So I take my little door stop thing, put that in my door. I have no idea how strong my rotator cuff is. So I'm going to start off with a 50 pounder. Grab a single handle, put it through both loops. Bam. Yeah, right about here is where I'll do them. Just kind of lock your elbow in tight to your side and just literally you're just going to go out with it, right? Right? Be like, oh. Yes. 10. Oh yeah, I feel that one. Whew. Oh. Oh my god, I feel that really good right up in here. Oh, that's exactly where I needed to feel that. And literally just lock your elbow in and just kind of right to the outside. Bam. You don't have to like torque yourself out. You're literally coming like this, forward. Bam. Bam. These are the supporting muscles you need in your shoulder. And let me tell you, my rotator cuff is weak as shit. Two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Oh yeah. What's heavier, the US dollar or Bitcoin? Hmm. Oh, that's different. That's a good question because you're talking about Bitcoin's electrical energy weight versus the US dollar's physical weight. I would say because of Bitcoin's ability to store wealth, Bitcoin's heavier. Bitcoin's the heaviest element you can move with ease and no censorship. Oh my gosh, I can feel just taking this and taking a drink of this. Wow, I can feel that. Oh. Whew. Let's try that again. Like I'm bringing myself to that point of failure with this exercise. Wow. Oh man, I can feel that now. This is an exercise that I've needed to do. With the band, you can just step away. The further away you go, the more load you start off with, and as you bring it out, it progressively gets harder. So it might be 50 pounds right here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Woo! 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 Oh god, I can feel that all in the rotator cuff. Oh. Oh, I'll stretch it out a little bit here. Oh. Oh. Oh, man, there's 7 of you awesome people here. Man, guys, don't forget to smash that Lizzie like button. Yo, don't forget. Yo, what up for metal? Forever Metalhead, what's up? All right. Next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna do some curls, guys. No, I can't, because that's pulling motion. Do some pull downs. Yeah, we'll do some pull downs. That sounds good. Nine, 10. Woo. Get another 50 on there. That was a little easy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that felt good. Use the weights to kind of stretch out too. All right, 100 pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Oh, you know it, Jason. Just like Jason the Tiger Osborne says, break that Lizzie like button. Yo. Another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Nice. Check out Home Depot too, Jason. As much as I like Ace Hardware, sometimes they're a little expensive. Not always, but sometimes. Some All right. Yeah. So, military press, which is just going to be, you know what? I could do this sitting down too. So, pretty much just don't put your hands behind your head, guys. Keep your shit in front of you. The behind the head shit's gonna fucking hurt your shoulders. It traps into your fucking upper back and fucking wastes your neck, dude. Keep everything onto your chest. Whew. Oh, that sucks, Jason. No Home Depots in your area. That sucks. Whew. Yes, Cammy. Like sometimes you just gotta stretch the muscle out just a little bit. When you start feeling them kind of contract, you want to stretch them out a little bit. Does help a lot. What, Cammy? You're missing all the birdies out there. There's a bunch of birds. Hey, smash the lizardy like button for Kitty. There we go. She sees birdie. Oh, I feel you on that one, MC. Miss seeing all the animals makes you miss your own little fur, fur babies when you used to have them for sure. Whew. Let's do this again. Another 10. Another 10. Let's go. One. Six. 8. It's like, am I a bad person for not really missing my doggo for the last couple of days? Love her to death, but she's crazy. That's like my cameo over here. I love her to death. She's nuts. Woo! Oh man, I could feel that like on the outside of my left arm. Pretty brutal right now. Oh, that feels a little better. Oh. Oh man, let's do this. Another set. I feel like my last. No, I'm gonna keep it at this weight for right now, just because I can feel it stressing into my left arm a little bit. I wonder if I do this one at a time for right now. Let's see here. Does it hurt so much? Nope, same pain. 1. Oh. 6. 7. 8. 10. Woo! Let's go, Corn Man! Bitcorn! Bitcorn! Woo! All right. All right, we're gonna do some dips. Woo! Oh. Thank you, everybody, for being here. All that good stuff, my man. Yo, Kunabits, hydrate. Hashtag hydration. Woo! I've killed almost half this bottle. Killed over half the bottle now. Woo! Hell yeah, hashtag hydrate or die. And don't forget, when you're working out, you need electrolytes too. Helps with muscle activation. You need the salt. Beer time! Hell yeah, Rude. I know, it's the end of your work day, bro. My day's just starting. When you're doing dips, don't forget, don't be afraid to put some weight in your lap. So I usually put it like that, like right in between my legs like this. And then just walk out a little bit, straighten the legs, and then one, two, 6, 7. Woo. Woo. Oh, nice, Rude. What kind of cars you got in the dyno? What you dynoing? You're talking my language now, Rude. Like I got an 84 Z28 dragster. I need a new motor for it, but oh, nice. What turbos are on them? What size turbos you running on those things? And then, like, what kind of boost pressures are you looking to make? Oh, nice. Okay, so we got one turbo and one NA natural aspirated. Is it does the Astera have nitrous or anything? Any kind of any kind of power adder on it? Oh, nice. He's just looking to see what he is peak to peak. Nice. Joe, oh yeah. Five, 6, 7, 8, Exactly. Yep. Whew. Sad. Woo. 100-pound twists. Got some stuff for the kitties. Oh yeah, that's an old one. And hey, for metal, forever metalhead. When somebody says they're putting something on the dyno, being a race car junkie, the first thing I think of is, did they take the existing motor and put forged pistons in there? Because as soon as you put forged pistons into it, you can put as much power adders onto the block until the block itself fails. Your only weak point is the actual block. It's almost like the Honda motors, you know, for like the Honda Civics and stuff like that. Bulletproof motors, they just like to crack the case in half when you put a lot of boost on them. But they can handle a shit ton of boost before they do that. But I plan on, with my dragster, I plan on doing a 540 big block in there with an 871 Roots blower on it. Try to get it. Well, I'll have it running on dual fuel. So on regular pump gas, it'll probably make about 900 to 1,000 horsepower. When I put the methanol through it, it should be making about 15 to 1,800 horsepower, depending on the configuration of the heads, the heads and the cam, and the profile of the pistons that I use. Oh yeah. Well, Rude, that's not bad. I mean that's where I started when I was younger. I'm like, I can add a little tuner chip in there. Give me, you know, on a GM V8, a 350. I put a chip on it. I'm gonna gain anywhere from 100 to 300 horsepower, depending on a few other factors that I go with it. You know, bigger exhaust on there, cold air intake, you know, all that good stuff. Oh, let's do another twist. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, it's got to be. Well, my dragster will be safe to drive. It'll be totally streetable. 900 horsepower is streetable. Whew. Yeah, you don't really need a tuner to. You don't need a dyno to do tuning. We call it over here street tuning. So you go to the drag strip, or you go to your street where you do your test hits, where you do your test runs on, and you just see how it digs out of the hole, and you keep making a little modification until you improve your 60-foot time. And then once you've improved your 60-foot, you can go on with your tuning to your 330, that's like your eighth mile, and then you can tune to your quarter mile. That's how we do street tuning. I don't have I don't have access to a dyno, so I street tune my shit. I'll sit there and see how it feels when it does a burnout. I'll see how it feels when it launches, from a dig. That's all I need to know. Like my snowmobiles, I take them for a run, and I bring screwdrivers and stuff so I can play with the carburetor when I take it for a run. Until that thing just gives it. And when it does full send, woo! With Lambda and AI, yeah. Yeah, I mean, eventually I'll get to that point where I'll be able to do a dyno tune. The way I look at it is I do the same thing you guys do on a dyno tune. So I'm just putting it to real use case versus an artificial use case. So dynos just kind of load up the rear axle and simulates it trying to take off. Versus, like, even when I've had people that have gone to the dyno, it gives them a good mapping to start with. But then I'm sitting here playing with it, trying to get the traction to kick in right. Trying to pull back power maybe through the midsection of the pull because it's too aggressive on the track. And then on the big end, the only thing I'm worrying about on the big end, does it go lean? Because lean burns pistons up. So I'd rather have it go too rich, not to the point where it floods, but go so rich that it can't burn the pistons up. It's all I care on the big end. Yes, Rude. That's all I use. Everything I do is carbureted. I'm a carburetor tuner. So I deal with Ritz blowers and nitrous. Those are my two fortes for tuning. I know how to do progressive nitrous feeds on it. Set your nitrous durations. That stuff I find a lot of fun. Whew. Yep, burn up lean motors. Exactly. Most people don't even realize it. Like when you're playing with nitrous and you go to hit nitrous and you're supposed to have gas that flows in with the nitrous so that you have more air and fuel being sprayed into the motor. If the fuel feed on your nitrous system stops for whatever reason, you just wrecked your motor, and it takes seconds. I've seen motors grenade in like less than a full second, like 3/4 of a second. It spit a piston out, shut down completely because the solenoid for the duties, the solenoid, the connector for the solenoid unplugged halfway through the run and burnt down the motor. I was using Nitrous Express systems. Yeah, to the moon, boom. It's like you do big kits of nitrous, like guys that are, they've got an 800 jet in their motor because they've got 3 or 4 kits of nitrous on there. If your bigger kit flows with no fuel, you probably you won't even get a full rotation on your tire before that motor wrecks. To the moon with the piston. Oh yeah. That's what burnt down my last motor. We didn't test the 4th kit of nitrous out all the way. I engaged the 4th kit, and the flow rate of the nitrous was more aggressive than the flow rate of the fuel coming into it. We needed to up the fuel pump for it. We did not have enough fuel pressure to flow that kind of fuel in, so it was a big oops on our part. But it was untested, so if I had gone into testing with it, I would have caught that. So that burnt up a 671 a motor. I mean not 671, 672. A Chevy 672, big block. That was actually the end of 2 pistons. 2 pistons and 1 connecting rod exiting the block. Oh yeah, big motor. Go big or go home. Hey man, I don't care how many dude. I've seen whenever I see 2 JZ motors doing 2,400 horsepower and a 2 JZ, I don't judge, man. It's not the liters. I mean, back in the day, it was all about volume. More cubic inches, the faster you can go. Nowadays, it's the more efficient you are with your motor, the faster you go. I mean, back in the day, whenever I was younger, we would do drag racing with carburetors, and you would just, on the big end, you just let the motor eat as much fuel as it could take. Nowadays, they're pulling back fuel off of it to try to squeak a little bit of extra horsepower out of it. So, I mean, things have changed over my lifetime on how they calibrate motors and stuff. So, to see these little 4-cylinders really take off and rock it, dude, I like it. Exactly, Rude. It's all about getting power adders. You need to stuff the motor with more air. The fuel system is not as critical as long as you have adequate fuel going forward. Now, if you're wanting to make big power, you're going to need more fuel to go along with the air. But for like a daily driver, you add a little bit of a power adder on there and you notice it immediately. And it's a little bit more forgiving. But the moment you go to race it, you want to make sure you got enough fuel to go along with it. Some of these motors, I've been putting dual fuel injection systems onto them. This way the motor has enough fuel on the big end. So, it's like you're talking two 500cc injectors on there for 1,000 cc's on the big end. But when you're driving around, it's only it's driving on 10% duty cycle on one injector. So I mean, it's not like you can't drive it afterwards, which is really cool. Fuel injection has come a long way from whenever I was a kid. Oh yeah, I heard that one's like a little sleeper motor in those things. And the new Yaris, like guys are like harvesting those motors out and like putting them into oh God, what the hell are it? Like I forget what car they're putting them into, but I've heard of guys like pulling the Yaris motors out, and they're like forged internals and internally balanced motors. Toyota Yaris MC. It's like a little it's a little grandma's grocery getter looking car, but the motor's not bad in those things, especially the new ones. They're very efficient. With the motor sitting in the Yaris isn't a great car, but the motor is decent. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard of guys making those into rally cars too. Oh, that's so hilarious. I know, rally's awesome. So I'll admit it. I watch a lot of Ken Block. Ugh. Oh yeah. All right. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it here. He is Super Ken. Yes, he is. T-Tune Chip Tuning. Hey, hey, what's going on? Oh, it's you. It's Rude. Okay. You got two accounts. Nice. I thought this was like one of your buddies. Yes, we have Toyota Yaris's here in the U.S. Woo. Woo. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for, of course, holding me accountable, guys, as usual. So tomorrow we're gonna do cardio. Will be tomorrow, and then starting next week, I'm gonna put myself onto a better regimen. I think it'll be a little bit more beneficial to my body. And I mean, I could already tell the difference of what I've already done today. Definitely hit the rotator cuff in the back of the triceps pretty good, going up into the back of my shoulder here. So I could definitely feel that. Hopefully I'm not too sore tomorrow. Thank you, Rude, as usual. Thank you, MC. Everybody drop that FA in the Chizzity chat, guys. I will be going live at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time here, guys. So you're looking at 4.5 hours-ish. I will be going live doing some of those crypto hardware, crypto news, all that good stuff. So if that's what you're here for, cool. If you're here just to watch a dad bod get back into shape, awesome. Certainly, check out everything. If you want to be part of the community, definitely check out the links down below. I have a Discord. It's free to join. Love to have everybody here. And with that one being said, guys, you guys are all rated F for fucking awesome. Yo! And with that one, peace out. And of course, stay savage. Yo.